While almost every other community in the Kootenay region saw single-family sales drop in 2026 in May, Kimberley actually went up 25% in a month where the region fell nearly 14%. Kimberley moved the other direction. Let me give you the full picture, the real numbers, and what they actually mean. What buyers and sellers in Kimberley should actually be doing with this information. Kimberley's got about 8,000 people in the surrounding area. Purcell Mountains, Kimberley Alpine Resort is right there with 1,800 acres of light, dry winter powder. No lineups, the Platzels downtown, European character, 20 minutes from Cranbrook, close enough to access the airport, hospital, and full commercial, but a completely different community feel. It's consistently overlooked because Fernie gets all the attention in the East Kootenay. But the lifestyle, the skiing, the trail network, it's exceptional. And the price point is dramatically lower than Fernie for sure. That gap, that is the story. 15 single-family sales in Kimberley in May, up 25% from May of 2025. Benchmark price is $518,100. That is up 1.6% year over year. Sales are up, prices are up. Both arrows pointing in the right direction at the same time. That's not happening everywhere in this region right now. So for context, 15 sales in a small market means we went from roughly 12 to 15 sales. I'm not going to oversell the percentage, but in a month where almost every other community in the Kootenays declined, Kimberley growing is the best signal. So what's driving it? The $518,100 benchmark price is lower than Cranbrook's $559,400. Let that sit for a second. You can actually buy a typical Kimberley single-family home, ski trail, ski hill, mountain biking, all that kind of stuff, and character for less than a typical Cranbrook home. For Albertans who've been priced out of the Fernie market but want the ski town full experience, Kimberley is increasingly the answer for lots. The demand is showing up in these numbers. The 1.6% appreciation is modest. It's below the regional average of 4.4%. For buyers, that's actually a mild positive. Prices are moving, but they're not running away from you. There's still a small window of opportunity here. Now, there was only one townhouse sale in May. The benchmark, $584,200. That's up 0.6%. Now, a townhouse benchmark's higher than a single-family home. That's kind of crazy. That sounds counterintuitive as well. And here's why it actually makes sense. Kimberley's townhouse stock is predominantly ski resort product. Purpose-built, recreational townhouses near the hill, higher-end finishes designed for the lifestyle buyer. These aren't suburban townhomes. The benchmark reflects a premium product targeting a specific buyer, and with only one sale in May, supply is extremely tight. Tight supply supports that elevated benchmark. If you're buying a townhouse in Kimberley, you're buying into the ski resort lifestyle. At $284,200, that tells you everything about how this community prices itself. Now, one condo sale, down 83.3% from last year, which in this market means one sale versus six. Small numbers, dramatic percentages for sure. The benchmark's $358,800, up 5.3% year over year, and that's the second strongest condo price appreciation in any East Kootenay community. Now, the prices that are setting in Kimberley condos are setting even higher. In a thin market, the right product commands more than it did 12 months ago. For a lifestyle buyer or investor who doesn't need a full single-family home, $358,800 in a real ski town, not just a community near some skiing, a real ski town, is a Kootenay entry point worth understanding. Now, don't let the 83.3% scare you. Small market, small numbers, little changes make big numbers, that's for sure. The price signal is what actually matters. Single family benchmarks in the East Kootenay, Kimberley, 518,100 is the lowest ski town benchmark in the region. Cranbrook's at 559,400, Sparwood 546,400, and Fernie is a whopping $1.029 million. Kimberley is the least expensive town option in the East Kootenay. Full stop. Ski Hill, right there. Extensive trail networks. The Platzel, 20 minutes to Cranbrook's full services. Fernie or Kimberley. Fernie has a bigger name. Kimberley has a $500,000 lower benchmark. That's a real financial decision. And for more and more Alberta buyers, Kimberley is winning. The Bank of Canada rate is at 2.25%. The next decision was June 10th, stayed at 2.25%. That means a meaningful portion of Kimberley buyers are discretionary, lifestyle, recreational, potentially a second home. When rates were at 5%, some paused. At 2.25, the math is mathing again. And for those buyers, it's time to jump. I think that's part of what's in that plus 25% sales number. If rates hold and ease further, which they're going to hold, I expect Kimberley's momentum to continue. Now, the market is active, but it's not frantic. 15 sales in a small town means you can still do proper due diligence. You can take a weekend to look, think through, and make a considered decision. That's rare in a market that's really moving. Single family at 518,000 is the most accessible ski town benchmark in the East Kootenays. The 25% sales increase in May is a signal that other buyers are waking up to this. Come look now before that window gets smaller. Single family sales up 25%. Real buyers' demand is there and it's strong. That's your leverage. But the 1.6% benchmark appreciation is modest. Buyers know the market and they know what 518,000 is supposed to look like. Price your home accurately, present the property well, market specifically to Alberta buyers who are actively comparing Kimberley to Fernie. Condo and townhouse volume is thin. Patience is essential in these categories. The right buyer exists, they just take longer to find. Now here's my honest take. The sleeper community of the East Kootenay is Kimberley. While everyone talks about Fernie, Kimberley is quietly posting sales growth when the region is declining. Accessible benchmark, real ski town, lifestyle that competes with anything in the region at a price that doesn't. I've watched Kimberley go through cycles for 25 years. This feels like early momentum, the kind you can look back in 3, 4, 5 years and wish you'd move on it sooner. For a full Kootenay picture, every community, all the numbers, click on the video on the screen right now, and I'll see you there.